Alright, hello everybody out there on YouTube. Hopefully you guys are all doing okay on this fine Saturday evening. Just decided I would throw this up and start something new. Something I've been watching and kind of looking at from afar for a little while now. And something I should change is... you guys don't need to see this anymore. Alright, sorry about that. Technical error. Of course, I'm just getting going here with the live streaming stuff, so pardon me for that. Yeah, so just trying something new for a change, and I've been looking at this game, which is, by the way, Microsoft Flight Simulator, a little bit from afar, like I said, kind of just observing how it's been going so far, and kind of cautiously optimistic, because for a long time I've been kind of like a simulation style gaming fan. Just like, obviously with SnowRunner, love that game for all the kind of sim aspects of it that there is. Um, but also like racing games and, obviously flight sims. And one game I really actually like to play a lot and have played a lot of in the past is Kerbal Space Program as well. So if you guys haven't checked that out, check that out for sure. But yeah, so again, I was kind of watching Microsoft Flight Sim as interested because back when, God, I'm going to show my age here, but back when I had a 486 and a Pentium like 120, I remember having the little like black plastic 2-button base joysticks that you could get for like $30 or something. And they were like serial port connection to the back of the computer, if you guys remember that. Like I used to use those things to play like NHL on the computer and I don't know, like all sorts of games. But anyway, long story short, I've been a Flight Sim fan, specifically Microsoft's, for quite a while. I actually had Flight Sim back in probably 1998 or something like that, where I played the heck out of it. So looking forward to get back into it. I've seen positive things so far from this game, so it led me to pick it up and try it. And so far, so good. I am a complete and total noob. Like, it has been a heck of a long time since I've tried to fly in a flight sim game. A lot of the planes are kind of like overwhelming right now, so trying to figure out how they work. I have completed the flight training already. Today, I'm not really planning on doing the flight training. However, I would like to probably do some more of the landing missions. I did quite a few of the landing missions already as an activity just to kind of get my feet wet and make sure I kind of knew how to play the game, and it has been working. Again, I did complete the training missions. I am playing with a PlayStation controller hooked up through a tool called DS4, which is turning it into an Xbox 360 controller, because I find that if I tried to play with just the PS4 controller alone, one tip for you guys I have is the buttons all come up as numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's hard to say push the accelerator as button 5, and you don't know that button 5 is actually like the X button on the PS4 controller. So I found that quite a bit of a challenge, which led me to emulate the Xbox 360 controller, and that's working because I know the buttons of an Xbox 360 controller. Anyway, I'm doing Rio de Janeiro here. This is the last landing mission I left off. Don't know what the flight conditions are. I don't know if we're allowed to change them or not. Let's see if we can. I guess we can't. It's just a night landing, so let's hit it. Here we go, into the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Again, hopefully you guys are all doing okay. I am chilling, as always. Had a pretty good weekend so far. Hopefully you guys have had a good weekend too with your family and friends. Yeah, so just kind of spur of the moment here, I just decided to throw up the live stream. So if you guys aren't here at the beginning of it, no big deal. Hopefully you guys catch the replay, and if you do enjoy the replay, go ahead and leave me a comment or subscribe. As always, I really appreciate the new subscribers who have joined the channel just recently. And thank you to you guys for giving me some awesome tips for SnowRunner. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so again, thanks to you guys for that. So anyway, you're getting into the game once it finishes loading. I will tell you guys now, again, I've said in the previous video, but I did upgrade my machine, and I do have quite the beast of a machine now. So I'm looking, forward to seeing what Microsoft Flight Simulator will do to it. But as you guys can see, it's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. All right, here we are, ready to fly. So we are in what, like an Airbus A320 or a 747 or something, and we're supposed to be landing in Rio de Janeiro. So where is the runway? To the left. Is that it right there on the left? Oh, overspeed. Better slow down. Well, we're gonna put flaps on and everything, so. Where is the runway? As you can tell, guys, this game looks freaking amazing. They did such a good job with the graphics. It's just incredible. Is that the runway right there? I don't see lights, but that appears to be a runway. Do I have instrumentation to show me? No. Again, guys, I'm a total noob. I will self-admittedly say I am a complete noob. So feel free to make fun, post comments. If I do dumb things, this is all part of the learning experience of this game. I'm certainly not afraid to try. This looks like a runway right here, so I think we line up for this. So the thing about the landing challenges, guys, is there's no air traffic control, so you don't have to like request landing or anything like that. Yes, overspeed. Sorry, I'm putting more fuel into it. Let's put the flaps down. Let's have a look outside. Yes, it looks like it is an Airbus A320. Flaps are fully down. 2,500. Thank you for the call out. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're on the right approach here. We just need to line up the landing with the runway here and stick it. Like, we're doing 140 knots for speed right now, and we're not really dropping. Like, we're just doing about almost 150. We're not lined up with the runway. We need to kind of like line up a little bit better.
1,000.
Might need to power on a bit here. Okay, now I gotta stick it.
500.
We got it. Oh, we're drifting a bit. We're drifting a bit.
300. 200.
We are all sideways for this landing, boys.
650, 40, 30, 20. Retard drive.
Oh, and I'm not quite down yet. That was a bit of a rough landing, but we did it. That was a rough landing, I will admit. That was not butter. Oh yeah, okay, so in the real game, you guys shouldn't really park on the runway, but because this is the landing challenges, it's okay. So I'm just gonna come to a stop on the landing, or the runway, sorry. 1 for precision. Yep, nailed it. Perfect. Off by over 1,000 feet. Okay, well, cool. I'm good with that. 39 feet of ground roll, that's not the big deal. And yeah, the smoothness is about 50%, which I'm kind of surprised of. But no matter, we still made it. Again, I'm not going for pretty much like big numbers here, guys. I'm just trying to stick the landing. Yes, let's go to the Sydney challenge. So it's A320 landing in Sydney Harbor. Okay, so it looks like it's straight in. 160, 140 and land. Okay, no big deal. I can do that. Again, hopefully you guys are doing okay. I'm chilling as always. Yeah, the one thing about this game that is kind of annoying is that it does take a little while to get things downloaded and connected properly. But once you get it working, it's like, wow, it's amazing. All right. Alright, let's go. So, straight in, according to the map. So I do see the runway in front of me. No big deal. What are my flaps? I don't know where the flaps are, though they look like they are down. They are fully down. Landing gear is also down. I'm pitched way too high, and I'm going to stall the aircraft. I need to bring the nose down. And I have drifted off the runway quite a bit. There must be a bit of a headwind or a crosswind that's pushing us. And we are sinking. We are sinking out of the sky. Full power, please. Wow, we really stalled. There must be a headwind. Okay, so we're on the glide path, it looks like, right now, so we're doing really well. Like, I feel like I'm quite lined up now for this one. Beeping at me. We're good. We're perfect, I think. I'm just gonna start rolling back a little bit here, so we come in nicely, and we got it. We nailed this. 200.
100.
Okay, flare.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Oh, I bounced. I bounced. I bounced. Flare. Brake. Oh, that was hard. Tail strike, or came down on the nose, basically. But we're good. We made it. It's a landing. Let's see if I get any actual points out of this, though. Or 137,000 points. Okay, well, awesome. Yeah. Let's see who's top 10. So I got 57,100. Top 10 is 1.8 million, or almost 4 times as much as me. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, the next landing challenge, Toronto. That sucks, but whatever. I guess we have to land in Toronto. We will. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm not from Toronto. But yeah, anyway, moving right along. Let's go ahead and check this out. So looks like we got to kind of curve to the left and then land on the runway sort of off to the left. It's runway 26. This is just off to the edge of the, looks like the downtown core of Toronto, because that's the CN Tower there in the background. So this landing is pretty much just a showcase for the modeling, probably, of the CN Tower. So we'll see what happens. All right. So we got a bank to the left. The runway is supposed to be somewhere over there. Where is it? Where's the runway? Do you have to fly past Toronto before you see the runway? Where is it? Guys, I don't see it. Like, where is the runway? Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, landing gear, that's a good idea. Let's put landing gear on. Well, we're way too high here. Flaps are all the way down. Okay, we just gotta stick the landing. No GPS calls out? Call outs, I mean. Master alarm. Stick it right on the target? Sweet. Okay. 480,000. So that was better. That wasn't perfect. Again, I could be a little more smooth. I don't really know how to affect the ground roll or the landing precision. I mean, obviously the landing precision is probably going to be how close you are to the center line, but it's not too bad. 480,000. So that's not so bad. All right, so that's all of the landing challenges from the first part. So there was like 3 sections of the landing challenges. All right, here we are in the main menu. So let's go back. All right, so I just did all the famous landing challenges. Now we're going to do the epic ones. It's just short airstrips, treacherous terrain, dramatic approaches, and harrowing descents. Face the most iconic and dangerous places to land in the world. Okay. Challenge accepted. Aspen. Aspen Case, USA. This is kind of interesting. Didn't know that Aspen was a challenging place to land, but cool. Let's go. I've never been to Aspen. Okay, so it looks like it's alongside a major highway. And of course it's snowy because it's Aspen. Arrival runway 33. So we gotta land here and in. So what does the approach look like? Whoa, okay. So I come in this way and then turn left and then turn right? Why couldn't you just hit straight at it? This is interesting. I didn't really expect this. Why couldn't you just go straight towards it? Oops. So it's because it's between a bank, like 2 banks? Have the landing gear down? The landing gear is down. Flaps are not down to full yet. Let's put them down to full. Let's move the mouse. I don't really need the mouse right now. Okay, so there's the highway. Okay, we're gonna crash if we don't power up here. We're still pretty dang low. I still don't quite know where the runway is. I remember it's alongside of this freeway here, but where? Oh, right there. Jesus. Okay. On the other side of the freeway. Am I gonna stick this landing? I don't know. How do you like that? How do you like that? Touchdown. Perfect. Butter. That was amazing. Did you guys see that? I wish I could have seen a replay of that. Did you see that? I had no business being on this runway. Like, no business at all being where I am. Yeah, it wasn't very smooth. I will admit it wasn't very smooth, but the fact that I nailed that runway and still made 584,000, like what? That was okay, that was good. I really will admit. That was very challenging to get that approach. Wow. So you got to fly past the runway, turn, slow down and turn in and land at the same time? Okay. All right, let's go for it. Again, hope you guys are doing okay out there. Hopefully everything's going okay. All right, ready to fly. So everything's popped in. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so I have to fly over the runway. Then once you fly it over the runway, you need to turn and bank in. So where, oh where is the airport? First thing we gotta do is find that airport. It's probably over this ridge. Or maybe it's on the ridge. Look at that cloud. That's insane. Okay. Where is the runway? Again, guys, I'm a total noob. I'm still figuring this game out. If you guys have any comments, please do drop them. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong or if there's something that I could do differently or something that's better. Like, I'd really like to know. Where the heck is this airport? Did I miss it? Is that it right there? Did I fly past it? Okay. Thinks I've made a mistake. Okay, I must be doing something wrong. Let's see if we can look up our navigation controls. I could really use some better navigation controls. So if I go keyboard, I don't need anti-ice. Electronics, no. Flight instruments. No. Select heading indicator. Set altimeter. No. I'm looking, guys, for like the map because I think there's a way to pull up the map. Cockpit view upper is space. Toggle VFR cockpit mode. No, I don't need the drone. Fixed cameras, no. Instrument views. Smart cam, no. Autopilot, no. Landing gear lights, interior lights, menu, fly, power management, no, throttle, no, radio, nav, okay, nav radio, N. Display ATC, frequency swap, no, because I doubt this is an ATC controlled airport, so. Okay, never mind. We're just going to do something else then. Let's go back to resume. And let's see if it was back the way we came. So where I really suck in this game so far, guys, is like I don't know how to read this sort of like map instrument yet. I need to figure this out. Like once I kind of like understand this and how to set this, then I'll know what we're doing here. But for now, I'm kind of like shooting in the dark. I really need to know how to bring up the map in the game. Let me see if I can figure that out. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't know how to bring up like if there's a GPS map or anything like that. Like there must be something. Flight instruments. Yeah, I don't know what to do to get that up. I need to figure that out, guys. I need to figure out how to access the map. That's something that would be very helpful. F10. No. 11. 12. No, that was screenshot. F4? F2, F3, F2, F1. Nope. That just cut all the engines, I believe. Okay, so there's something this direction. Is this a waypoint marker or is this a runway? Look how crazy this game is. I freaking love it. It's so awesome. Okay, what am I staring at? That's the runway? Are you kidding me? I see it now. I see it now, guys. I do see it now. Am I going engines reverse here? Full flaps. Dear Lord, I'm still high up. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go, boys.
500.
Full reverse. Boom. Wow. Okay. Surprisingly not from not knowing where the airport was to getting that. That's pretty good. All right, here we go. Courchevel. How do I bring up the GPS map in Flight Sim? That's what I want to know. Oh, crap. It just started on me. I was still looking at something. Where am I supposed to land? To the left somewhere? Nope, to the right. Right. Is it the grass? Or is that a runway? That's a runway. Okay. Thanks, boys. Let's go. Dang, I hate when it does that. Okay, that's a weird glitch we're gonna need to keep in mind. Have I got my landing gear down? Nope. Let's put landing gear down. I think I've overshot the runway. Oh no, I haven't overshot the runway. Good. Master warning, because I'm going too fast. I can't slow the engine down for some reason. I don't know why the engine's not responding. Okay, stick the landing. Whoa, that was rough. Rough landing, but I hit the target. Wow, yeah, crap. But oh well, whatever. All right, let's just see. All right, next landing channel, Lukla. Lukla sounds okay. All right, I would really like to know how to pull up the GPS map. Oh, hey, look. It's Lily Pokemon Queen. Sweet. Okay, so we've got to take it in and right approach into the runway. Okay, but it's through the fog and the mountains. But I got to remember to go through this archway and then turn and bank into the runway. Okay, let's go. Ready to fly. I hope they turned on the de-icer. Okay, just, oh my god, the runway is in the fog? Great. Okay, well, we're gonna do it anyway. Again, thank you to those who are watching. If you are watching out there, great. Please do drop a comment. Let me know how you like the show so far. Also, we're doing what's known as the landing challenges. So we're doing kind of like just entry-level challenges to kind of figure out how good we are in the game. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. If you guys haven't figured it out yet. All right, I don't need to worry about lowering landing gear. Let's put the flaps down all the way, because that will help. Okay, somewhere the runway is off to my right-hand side. Hopefully they turned on the de-icing stuff. Please. Okay, where is the runway? It's somewhere to my right. My airspeed is very low. I need more throttle. Yeah. Oh, there it is, right in front of us. I couldn't see it because of the icing. All right, we're good. We're good. Oh, I don't want reverse. Yeah, too low. Too low. Can't see through the ice. Too low. Oh no. Okay, damaged landing gear. Well, I think that's probably not the least of our worries. Let's try that again. Now that I know kind of where the runway is. That's the first time I failed, actually. That's kind of funny. I was not going fast enough, essentially. I needed to keep my speed up a bit longer. Alright, here we go. Take two. Nobody saw that. Let's keep going. Okay, now I know where this is. Can I find the instrument for de-icing the plane? That's power... cabin heat. No. I think it's somewhere probably up top. Let's try that again. So, taxi lights, anti-ice. Turn off, turn on stall heat, sure. Turn off pilot heat. Fluid control, no. Okay. Don't need that. Good with the rest of that. Okay, so we went through that cloud when we probably didn't need to. Because the runway is just about there. Off to the right-hand side. So, look at the mountain up there. The snow peeking through the clouds. That's pretty cool. Alright, there's the runway. Probably need flaps down again. Cool, I didn't realize I could move the mouse with the touchpad. That's pretty rad. Okay, how fast am I going? I am doing 90 knots. I'm way too steep of an angle. So we're gonna try to stall it right at the end. Not quite on the glide path either. Alright, there we go. Now we got on the glide path. Pull up a little bit. Pull up a little bit. Oh no. Oh, I hit the front end again. But I got away. Oh. Okay, so I completed it. I'm rolling down the hill backwards. What happens if I put the parking brake on? Or just go... Okay. 314. Perfect. Yep. Could we go any lower? Is there anybody lower than me on the scoreboard? Alright, let's try again. Let's try this one again. I don't want to walk away with 312. I can do this landing. Okay, here we go. Ready to fly. You know, I was in a good position there, and I just put it to the ground too quickly. I needed to just let it coast in a little longer. Now we're doing it the hard way. Now we're going right through the fog. Okay, where's the runway again? I think it's right where my compass is. Oh. Yeah, exactly. It is definitely pretty crazy with how far this games have come. I need flaps. And I'm coming in all sorts of backwards, but we're gonna try anyway. Hopefully we have enough runway. Full reverse. Perfect. Better. I'm much happier with that. Yeah, it wasn't very precise, I will give it that. And I didn't roll that far, which is okay. And it was fairly smooth, so perfect. Anyway, let's try the next one. Landing challenge, Paro. I don't know where Paro is, but it looks like we're landing in a 787, I think? Or it's an A320. Okay, so it's a pretty straight in approach. Okay, so this shouldn't be too bad. The trick is that the wind is pushing us at 5 knots off to the left. So we should be good there. Yeah, I remember also playing 2004 in terms of Flight Sim X. I haven't played for a heck of a long time, but definitely enjoying the updated version of this game so far. If you don't know, they actually are downloading the map data off of real-time systems in their Microsoft Cloud system. So it's actually not saving this data to your computer. You're actually like downloading it so you can get live weather and live traffic, which is pretty awesome. So anyway, Airbus A380, sorry, A320. So if I remember, it's straight in and then banking to the right. So probably in the little gully right there. Look at the rainbow. Look at the rainbow. That's awesome. That's so cool. Turn the engines down. Go full flaps. Flaps are already at full. Let's have a look. Do we don't have the radar. Pretty cool.
1,000.
1,000. That's not good if I can't see the runway. We got a long way to go here to get to the runway, I think. I want to say the runway is this way. Yes, it's right there. I have overshot the runway because it was on the back side of that bank for that ridge. So we are going to try to stick this. It's going to be quite a challenge, I think. We have to make another turn in for approach here.
500. 400.
Okay.
300.
A little bit of power. Flare. Dump the power.
100.
I'm too high. I should really go around.
60. 50. 40.
You know what? Let's go around.
20. Retard.
Oh, wow, I made it. Okay, wait, never mind. Forget it. Let's not go around. Brake, please. Brakes. Brakes, please. Brakes, please. Brakes. Brakes, don't fail me now. Brakes. 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 Anytime now, brakes. Just stop, stop, stop. Okay, I've definitely made the evening news on that one. Local idiot lands plane and field, I guess. But anyway. Landing precision, 2800. Okay, well, yeah. 32 feet on the ground roll and 103 for smoothness. Okay, the smoothness wasn't so bad. The rolling sucks. I guess there's a lot of weight to move in that big thing. So, alright, anyway, moving on. Saba. Again, I'd like to kind of finish all the little landing missions just to kind of get a feel for things, and if there's a specific mission that is really entertaining, then we'll probably keep doing it. Otherwise, I'm going to continue probably checking out some of the other activities in the game. I did do a test flight last night, which didn't go very well, where I flew from one of the local airports out near where I live, and then landed at one of the major airports using the air traffic control system, and that was quite challenging and also very interesting and rewarding. Look at how small this little runway is. How small is this runway? So it's telling me I need landing gear. Sorry, the game kind of glitched out for a second there. Yeah, I do need landing gear. Flaps as well. Full flaps. This looks like a golf course. Where am I landing? Oh, on the back side, I bet. Doing 130 knots right now. Perfectly acceptable for trying to make a landing. Okay, yeah, that's it right there, isn't it? So... golly, like where am I supposed to land? On that tiny strip. Okay. Well, let's go for it. Okay, I feel like I'm going to stall before I get to the runway. We're at 500 feet right now. Yeah, I knew I was going to stall. I knew I was going to stall. I'm powering on. Come on. Okay, let's fix the camera. Now it's basically complaining I'm going over speed on the engine, which I probably was. Okay, here we go. Fast, in fast, in fast. Okay. Nope. Go around, go around, go around. Oh! Collided with an object and caused critical damage to the aircraft. Let's try again. Dang, that's hard. You're supposed to be doing 105 knots when you land, and I was doing, I don't know. I was going too slow. I was doing 90 on approach. I probably needed to be doing what it said. So, still no landing gear. Just out here on the ocean. Look at that awesome plane. Look at the clouds. Look at that. It's crazy. It's insane. It's so awesome. Okay, let's start our approach here. Let's bring the engines back a little bit. Let's go landing gear down, and let's lower the flaps if they're not already full down. Okay, the approach should be just off to the left. I'm doing 140. Let's try to drop that number. Okay, so we're on short final here. Okay. Okay, we're looking good. We are going to be short. We're going to be short. Or we're going to nail it. Oh my god, we nailed it. Wow. I couldn't even see the runway. I was just using the instrument there to make the landing. I really wish you could see like a replay of that. That would have been really cool actually to see that. Alright, next landing challenge. St. Bartholomew? Looks interesting. It's like you're flying into like a little village. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. I am doing very well myself, having a pretty decent weekend so far. Everybody, for those watching, check out Lily the Pokemon Queen. They're pretty awesome friends. They're unboxing some pretty cool stuff on YouTube. You guys definitely go check them out if you're into Pokemon, anything to do with Pokemon cards. It's pretty awesome, so check that out. Okay, so this is pretty easy. It's just kind of swooping left landing approach. It's just before a beach. Awesome. So if you screw it up, you're in the drink. TBM 930. So this is a pretty cool plane. Let's check it out. Alright, so it's a sweeping left maneuver, if I remember correctly, from looking at the map. Oh look, there's even a marker. That's helpful. Do I have any flaps? No, no flaps. No, nothing on the landing gear yet. So, okay, so somewhere to the left. Look, there's a cruise ship in the bay there. That's pretty rad. Can I see the runway? I'm thinking it's somewhere in front of where the cruise ship is for the beach. Because it was... Oh, was that it right there? Oh shoot, it was too. I've missed it. I've gone past it. we may not... I don't think we're going to be able to make it. We can certainly try. Sorry, guys. Swinging the camera around. Yeah, look. There's the runway right there. Let's go for it. Gear down. Full flaps. This is reverse on the engine. Sorry, let's just reset the camera. Oh, I'm way too high. This is going to come down like a ton of bricks. Sorry, guys. The rudder is very sensitive in this game, so if you ever see the plane shake, it's because I touched the rudder. We're not going to make it. Let's go around. No shame in going around. Overspeed on the engine. We're just going to probably go up to about 2,000 feet, and then we're going to come back and try again. The runway should be just off to the right somewhere. I happen to be using a PlayStation 4 controller, and it's emulating actually as a Xbox 360 controller using a program called DS4, I believe. So yeah, there's the runway. Let's just get a little more altitude. Okay, I'll just throttle back the engine a bit, just so that we're not overspeeding the engine, because that's what it's complaining about right now. There we go. Engines are happy now. Okay, so now we're going to turn in for final approach again. If you were asking the question of what I was using to play because of the rudder shaking so much, yeah, that's the right trigger, and for some strange reason, any of the Xbox controllers or anything pretty much is very, very, very sensitive. I've actually had to turn the sensitivity down by quite a lot just to be able to get this game to kind of like a playable state, which is funny because they plan on releasing this game for Xbox One and probably their new system as well, so they're going to definitely need to fix their controls basically if they're going to want that to happen. So hopefully they'll get that going for the future. But anyway, here we go. Short final one more time. We're on the glide path. Turning the engines down as much as possible. Just clip the trees on the way in. Dip the nose into the runway. Flare. I didn't make it again. I'm gonna have to go around one more time. Dang, that's hard. Yeah, I know you're complaining about me overspeeding, but... Again, the runway should be somewhere to my right. Third attempt. Attempt number 3. There's the runway. Should we try it from outside? See if we can stick the landing from the outside. Turn the engine down so it's not freaking out. Sorry, I keep moving the camera the wrong direction. Okay, one more time, guys. Here we go. It's a pretty awesome little town. It's like a little boat marina down there. Okay. Turn down the engines. Cut the engines. Try to glide it in. Only doing 100 knots. I just hope that this is enough. We might need to give some engine here. Throttle up a little bit. So we got to go over these trees, or just skim these trees, and then stick it down on the deck. As the sun reflects off of the canopy. Okay, down. Flare. This is a lot harder from outside, I have to admit. See if we can stick it this time. Yeah, we did it. Sweet. That was a little more challenging from the outside, but it worked. It's kind of cool actually seeing it from the outside as well. But anyway, we did it after 3 attempts. Let's keep on going. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Tega... Teguk... Teg... I have no idea. Okay, so in at 150 knots, bank at 140, and then in to what appears to be a runway on the left. The trick is that there's a crosswind coming at us at 14 knots, so that's going to be the challenge. It's going to be blowing us all over the runway. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. All right. Runway slope 1 degree. Okay, so if we just look, the runway's kind of in the middle of a little valley area. What am I flying? An A320? Okay, great. Big airplane. All right. So somewhere to the left, it was that runway. Somewhere over there. Let's have a look from the outside. Where is it? Okay. Overspeed. Okay, well, I can lower the speed. I have no problem with that. Where is the runway? Right here? Oh, I see it now. Okay. Was the landing gear down? Yes, the landing gear's down. Full flaps if they're not already deployed. This is not gonna work, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Okay, we might make it. We're coming in very high, very sideways, and way too fast, but let's go for it. Oh, what happened? You overstretched the aircraft. Okay. Okay. You were coming in too fast. I mean, I think I was gonna make it, but whatever. Okay, now we kind of know where that runway is, though. Okay, let's try again. I don't know where this is, but like it's crazy with the sun going down in the background, the clouds over top. Like it's the algorithm or whatever they're using to generate those clouds is pretty amazing. All right, so we again are on short final. Somewhere to the left, if I remember.
1,000.
1,000. It should be, if I remember correctly. Okay, there it is. I think I can see it. It's just about where the nose of the aircraft is, right there. How fast are we going? We are going 130. It's a little slow for an A320, but I'm good with a little slow right now. There's the runway on the left, though. Okay, so the weather's loaded basically every time you load a mission. It's actually just using weather from like the Bing servers or Azure servers, which they're sending weather to people's devices anyway. So like they just use the stuff they already have and then generate the scenery on the fly using their little algorithm.
400.
That's my interpretation of how the weather works anyway.
300.
We might fall out of the sky here, but we're good. Actually, we're good. We're good. We're good. We should nail this one. Flare.
100.
Flare.
650. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Okay, nose way up. That's probably a big tail strike. We are off the runway. We are off the runway. Good thing I'm not a commercial pilot. Okay, it may not even let us pass this one. We're going to see. Ground roll. 1. Yeah, well, I definitely was off the center line, that's for sure. It wasn't very smooth, which is why I definitely got 42 points. And I was probably short, which is why I got so low on the precision. So yeah, not a great score. We can move on though. That wasn't the hardest thing. Oh, that was it actually. So that's the end of the epic or whatever these were called. I don't quite know which one was the best one out of that set. This one landing in the Caribbean for the Netherlands, that was pretty challenging. And so was the one for the beach. Was that this one? The French Antilles? Yeah, this one was challenging. So let's go back. Strong wind. Great. Wait, what did that say? Let's read that. Strong winds make a pilot's job even harder. Contend with air currents and crosswinds along the approach path to ensure a good landing. Okay. Ireland. So at least it's a small aircraft. Okay, so not too bad. It's basically along a beach line with some soft sand on the opposite side, so we'll keep that in mind as we try to spot the runway. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Let's fly. Okay, it is loading right now. Yeah, the weather actually is pretty awesome. When those hurricanes were approaching the east coast of America, actually about a month ago, people were using the flight sim to actually fly through the hurricanes, which I thought was pretty interesting. Like they're actually going to that spot with live weather data and then trying to fly through the simulated hurricane. Wow, the wind is definitely strong. Okay, where again is the runway? I forgot where if I was supposed to turn in or... Is this it over here? Okay, it looks like on the GPS, on the right side, there is some sort of run or some sort of... Oh, there's the beachfront. Okay, so I think I know where I am now. Does this plane have landing gear down? Nope. Let's put flaps down, landing gear down. There's the runway. Perfect.
500.
We're gonna probably need more power than less power to deal with the wind, so we'll cut power as we get close. Okay, cut the engine, flare. Came down like a ton of bricks again, but at least it wasn't very fast. That's what, so I can stop the plane pretty quickly. Perfect. That wasn't too bad. Definitely understand how the wind is quite challenging. Alright, fun shawl. So that looks pretty easy. Yes, let's go to the next activity. Okay, so straight in the bank at the very end with a 25 knots headwind. Okay. Okay, and it's on the coastline as well. Right at the very edge of the coastline. That's a random shot. Oh great, an A320? Perfect. Just what we wanted. So it should be in front of us, just to the right. Somewhere... I think that's it right there. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let's go flaps down. Gear down. I don't believe they've added any military planes yet. To explain, there are different like package levels that you can get. I just got the regular version, but they have like a deluxe and like a professional version which have different planes, all of which though don't have any military planes, at least no military planes just yet. However, there's quite a lot of mods and stuff, like people building scenery and things. I think it's only a matter of time that people like start making planes. So when we get to that point, yeah, there's probably going to be quite a lot of military aircraft. That or Microsoft will just go ahead and like model their own military aircraft and then release them. So that would make more sense, especially if they want to protect the image of the military. Like that's what they should do. They should have somebody model some and then put them out. Okay, this is not too bad. We're kind of just going slow. We are just under 1,700 feet off the deck. I would rather not do a crazy approach in at the last second, so I'm going to bank the plane to the left and then bring it back to the right to try and line up this a little sooner than later. going to cut the engines now. I'm going to go back so I can keep an eye on my airspeed. So I'm at 160 right now.
$1,000.
1,000. Okay, we're definitely going to have to keep the nose up here. A little bit of power, please.
500. 400.
I think I'm going too slow.
300.
Or not.
200. 100. 30.
Oh no.
Retard.
It's going to be hard. I was going to say. Bounce. Bounce. Bit of a hard landing. I came in too slowly. I needed more power at the end there. I think I should not go below 140 on landing approach with an A320. 100. Okay, so not too like. I mean, that's terrible for ground roll, and I wasn't very much on the center line, but and the smoothest wasn't good. Not a great landing, but that's okay. Let's move on. So this is again looks like an A320 in Gibraltar. Okay, let's really look at this. So this is in over whatever this shipping yard is, and then bank in for a landing. It says 150 knots at final. Oh, with a, okay, and it's got a 24 knot crosswind pushing us away as we approach the runway. Ooh, not a very long runway either. Weird. Sounded like the engines were up and down there. Look at the trim. The auto trim or whatever that is. Okay. I kind of know where we are.
Overspeed.
Yeah, I don't need to go over speed. That's why I'm lowering the engines right now.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Okay. Flaps are fully down. Landing gear is already down. We just can't go too slow. I'm at 140 right now. I need to go a little quicker than that. And look for the runway. The runway is supposed to be somewhere over there. I think right there.
2,500.
2,500. That's a good call out. Thank you for that. Acknowledged. I think I can see the runway right there. I think we're turning into this crazy headwind that's throwing us around right now. Look at again the cruise ships right there. There's 2 cruise ships parked right there. That's pretty rad. Look at the sunset too in the background. It's ridiculous. The graphics in this game are insane. $143 knots. Again, we are on final approach. Oops.
1,000.
Let's reset the camera. There's the happy lights. I can see them. Okay, I need way more power if I'm doing 400 right now. Thank you for the call outs because we almost ended up in the ocean. Let's see if we can just coast it in at this point. Need a little more power.
100.
Oh, we're gonna stall.
50, 40, 30.
I don't know if I'm over the runway or not. I'm assuming I am. We should probably go around. Alright, we're going around. Let's try that again. That was too dangerous. Yes, overspeed, whatever. That's okay. We're at almost 1,000 feet. I don't know exactly the direction we're headed. The runway is right there. So let's turn again over the ocean. Hear the wind. It's crazy how the wind changes. Okay, I've turned the engines down, don't worry. It's because I've got a tailwind pushing me. That's why it's going crazy. Alright, here we go. Turn the engines down a bit. Start banking for a final approach. Should be just in front of us here in a few seconds. Okay, any second now I should be able to see the runway. Where are the... Oh, I missed it. So I flew past it again. I have to correct that. We are too high. The happy lights are definitely not working for us because we are too high. Alright.
1,000.
Put a little bit of throttle into it, just to make sure we're not going to crash into the ocean. Try to straighten it up. Okay, I'd really like to be on the center line more.
300. 200.
Okay, kill everything. Let's coast in.
100. 60. 50,
Flare.
40, 30.
Flare.
20. Retard.
Perfect. Nice. That was a good one. Fairly good. I wouldn't call that butter, but that was fairly good. Okay, happy with that. That's good. Great. Awesome. All right. Next landing challenge, Innsbruck. Cool. All right, so I think now would be a good time just to take a quick break. I'm just going to go get another drink, and we're going to keep on going. I'm just going to put some music on. We'll probably be back in like 30 seconds, so be right back. Hopefully you guys doing okay. If you guys need the washroom, or if you guys want to grab any food or anything, now's the time to do it, but should be back in like 2 minutes. Alright guys, I'm back. Thank you very much, Lily the Pokemon Queen. Take care of those kids. Hopefully you get them back to bed pretty easily, hopefully. I know how that goes sometimes, but good luck with that. Thanks for checking it out. Alright, so we are back. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Alright, so we're doing the next landing challenge. This is Innsbruck. I have no idea what it's about. Let's go check it out. But it's a big 747, obviously. Again, I am a total noob. Never haven't really played this game too much, so I'm still figuring it out here. Very, very, very fun. But anyway, look, this is a pretty easy approach. It's basically straight in, but we've got a 25 mile or 25 knot headwind or crosswind coming at us from the south or northeast direction. So this is pretty challenging, I think. Okay, so 160, 140, and then in for final. It's no big deal. Should be pretty doable. See those textures load. Bam, ba, 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 ba. It's pretty awesome. Innsbruck. They want me to land a 747 in there. Okay. Well, I see the runway right there. I'm doing 200 knots right now. something, 210 knots. Kind of gaining in altitude, which I don't really want to do. I just kind of want to maintain altitude. Alright, so we're going to line up now for final. Turn the engines down. Let's go flaps, landing gear. Okay, we are on final approach. There's that wind. I don't know what is happening here. Am I stalling? No, I'm overspeed. I pitched way up. Sorry guys, I was moving my screen around. I'm sorry. What is this thing complaining about? It's too fast. Well, we'll dump all the engines. We're good. We're good.
500, 400, 300.
Fast is a way to avoid the wind. So
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
we're gonna go around. We gotta go around. There's no way we're gonna make this. Oh, collided with an object and caused critical damage to the aircraft. Whoops. We'll just do it again. My mistake. Sorry about that, guys. I don't really know how I managed. I guess because probably the crosswind came to pick me up. But I was actually on the deck. I'm not really sure why I really had to do that again. Okay, let's do it like we did before. Let's move back to the left. And let's try to line that runway up nice and early. We're good on the engines. We really don't need to touch the engines. Going actually too fast. Let's turn the engines down. So what is that, overspeed warning or what? $1,000. We are going a little too fast for 1,000. We don't have gear down and we don't have flaps. Could use both of those right now.
500, 400, 300, 200.
shoot. We're going to be short of the runway. Oh shoot, we're going to be short. Crashed into the ground. Yep, like I said, guys, I am a total noob at this game. I am not very good. I'm still practicing. This is part of the reason why I'm also doing these landing challenges, is to kind of see what the most challenging conditions are going to be to kind of making flights. At some point, I would really like to try this thing called On-Air Airline Manager. I think that would be fun. That would be a very interesting way to play this game. So definitely like to try that out. For now, I'd really just wanted to get the game and kind of get my feet wet and figure out how to actually fly the airplanes and kind of learn things a little bit before I start diving into something like On-Air Airline Manager. So anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying the content so far. Really enjoying this game. This game is really pretty interesting. Look at the scenery. Look at the clouds over the mountains and the valley. Isn't that crazy? And to think that all of this is generated from maps. Like they use map data to generate all the scenery. It's pretty wicked. It's crazy to think how far along we have come with technology. Okay, so I've got the glide path up. Decrease. Let's put gear down. Flaps as well. Start cutting power a little bit. Let's actually hit the runway.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Nice. Okay, not a bad touchdown, I will admit. Not a bad touchdown. I wasn't really that well on the center line. And yeah, it says ground roll. I got 1 because I moved 188 feet from one side to the other. But it wasn't terrible. It wasn't the worst landing. In fact, for landing precision, it actually gave me a pretty high score. So, not bad. I'm kind of getting better at that. Next, landing challenge, Nanwilek. It's kind of interesting. Yes, let's do the next activity. Wow, okay. So and it's a button hook landing. It's like you come in and then you make a hard left at a low rate of speed into a runway that's basically spanning two like a river or something. I don't know what to call it. It's like a I don't know. Like I don't really know what to call it, but it's a weird little plot of land sticking out between the ocean there. Okay, let's go. Ready to fly. Jesus. Like, holy smokes. And you're supposed to make a hard left turn to land this aircraft. Okay, full flaps. If I don't already have flaps. Nope, those are not full. Those are full flaps. That's actually helping me gain altitude. That's fine. Don't really need altitude. Jesus. This is hard.
500.
This is hard. This I have to admit, this is hard. Like, why? Like, why would they put a runway like that with the trees? If this is a real runway and people land on this in real life and you're out there and you're listening to me, you have the biggest balls in the whole universe if you do this. Especially if you do this like on a like routine basis. Like, holy crow. Okay, here goes nothing.
Stall.
Yeah, I'm supposed to stall. It's landing. Okay, well, I did it. Wow. It was fairly smooth, yes. The ground roll, whatever. I don't know about the center line. I did cross, I guess, the runway to the opposite side. Yeah, you probably could say I don't have precision because I was nowhere even close to the target. But that is challenge. If you've got a high score on Nanwilek, you are a pro, I will admit. Next landing challenge, Nassau. Let's go. Next activity. Okay, 120 knots, 85 knots, landing. It's over water for the approach, and we're going to have a 16 knot tailwind pushing us to the left. Pardon me, pushing us to the right. The plane will be angled to the left. Okay. Okay, it's a fairly big airport. Not some random little podunk place. Okay. I'd like to put a little more airspeed into it. I don't want to have the plane come floating in just yet. Okay, so if this is a proper airport, please tell me the landing gear is down. There's no lights. It's frustrating. There's some lights, finally. Okay, here we go, boys. Full flaps. If I don't have flaps already. Not too slow. Yeah, this is good. This is good for speed. A little more speed, actually. Wow, we are not going to be on the target for the runway. We're still looking good for short final. I've cut the engines completely. Oh, that's actually reverse. Not terrible. Not great. Let's hit the center of the target. Perfect. Alright. Not terrible, not great. That's just kind of mediocre. Again, the ground roll, I'm not doing very well with the ground roll, but to be honest with you, I don't know if like any of my landings are really going to be good. I think in order for me to have like good ground roll, I really need some like proper controls. Queenstown. This is in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. Queenstown. I'm Queenstown is near Christchurch, I think, in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. I'm no geography expert, but I think it is. Wow. Okay, so we come in over next to some mountains, turn left over the little estuary or whatever, and then into a runway. Over, okay, so it's over a beach. So we need to follow that stream. So we need to go to the mountain, cut to the left, follow the stream, and we're in. Look at this citation moving around so much. Oh, wow. Look at the fog. Isn't that awesome? I love it. I really love it. I just really love the weather effect that they add in this game. It's crazy good. Look at it. I mean, the plane is bouncing around like crazy, so I'm sorry guys if you feel like you're getting sick on the stream. It's not me doing it. It's not the controls either. It's literally just the weather of the game. Okay, bank to the left a little bit. Because if I'm not mistaken, let's go to the outside view. And a citation jet. I like this jet. This jet's kind of cool. It's getting thrown around quite a lot, but it's a cool little jet. There's the runway. You guys see it flashing in the distance just over the right tail edge? The right tail wing, if you look, see there it is in the distance. Okay, what is the speed I am traveling? I am traveling 212. I do have landing gear already deployed. Let's go full flaps. We're slowing down rapidly now. We're far too low. Wow, we are getting thrown around. Okay. Killed the engines. Hope I'm still over the runway. I am, I think, still over the runway. Coming down hard. Still on the runway, though. And we did it. Terrible landing, to be honest with you. Not really anywhere close to the target or the center line of the landing. Yes, perfect. Like 50-50 landing precision, so that's not like that good. I missed it by almost 500 feet. Smoothness is okay. The roll is again terrible. I crossed the whole runway, so my fault. Anyway, Sedona. This is not that bad. This is California, I think. I've done this. Let's see what the wind is like. Like this is one of the training missions, I think. Oh wow. 85 knots. Bank in, down to 65 knots, and then final. Okay, 85 to 65. Hope you guys are all doing okay out there. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you have been watching so far, really would appreciate it if you guys watching hit the subscribe button. I don't have any kind of cool effects or stuff that goes off when you do that, but if you do drop a comment in the chat, I'll be sure to respond to you guys. Again, if you guys are really enjoying the content, the best way you guys can help me is hit the subscribe button. That will do wonders for me in the future. So please do hit the subscribe button if you guys are enjoying the show. Really would appreciate that. All right, so we got Sedona Airport on the left-hand side here. We need to land there. We are getting chucked around big time by air turbulence. It's kind of crappy, but whatever. It's all we can do. We are supposed to be doing 85, which we are doing about 80, but I can't tell because the airspeed indicator is getting chucked around so much. What is this, a Cessna 152? Looks like a Cessna 152. Okay, let's turn in for final approach. What is our altitude? Our altitude is about 6,000 feet. Airport should be just over there, just to the left of my wings. Okay, what am I doing now? I'm doing over 100 for airspeed. Supposed to be doing 85 and 65. Okay, low and flaps all the way. Supposed to be doing 65 airspeed. I'm doing about 60. Let's crank up the engine a little bit. This shouldn't be too bad in the Cessna. Famous last words. Wow, okay, I just got chucked to the other side of the this side of the runway though. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Cut the engines. Cut the engines, boys. Coming in. Let's hit it if we can. Boom. Close. Not too far from the target. Park and brake. And not bad. Landing precision. I hit it 7 feet away. That's pretty good, actually. That was pretty good. The ground roll is only 13 feet off the center line, and I came down at instead of 333 feet per minute, I came down at 128. So I don't know what that means, but awesome. Okay, cool. Where am I? 6,000 in the world? Top 10? Wow, 1.8 million. Some people are good. All right, that's it. We have actually killed all of the landing challenges. Back to the main menu. Again, thank you guys all for watching out there. This is the Ben Mitchell Gaming live stream. This is the second ever one that I have done. If you guys are enjoying the content, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment. I will do my very best to return all of your messages. It may not be right away, so if you drop a comment to me like Thursday morning at 2 o'clock, I'm probably not going to respond until later on in the day or even the following day, so I do apologize for that. Everybody's got a life, of course. But anyway, yeah, so just like I said, please do like and subscribe. It will really help me out. Now, I think we're going to have a little bit of a break here. If anybody needs a comfort break, or if they'd like to get a drink or make a sandwich or whatever you guys want to do, now is a good time to do that. I think when we get back, we're going to continue on doing our missions here with the bush trips. So again, thank you guys all for watching. We're going to go on break for probably 10 minutes or so, 5 or 10 minutes, and we will be right back. All right, take care, guys. Be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Again, thank you, Kale. Thank you for coming and hanging out on stream here. Really appreciate it. Again, thanks for your comments and everything. Awesome. Really keep it up, please. The feedback you gave was great, so thank you very much for that. And have a good night, man. Hopefully you're doing okay, and hopefully you check out the recording in the morning. So let's go. Anyway, we're doing bush trips. All right, so Breckenridge to Mariposa, Recca Santorini. This is on the Balkan Islands, crazy, and Pagoda. Okay, so Nevada, Breckenridge to Mariposa, Yosemite. Okay, all right, let's try it. Holy crap! There is 25 legs. This is going to be a challenge. This is not something I am very good at. Oh, and they're airstrips. You have to land at everyone? Are you kidding me? Okay, this is cool. I really think this is cool. So we're going to go from here. Now this, the confusing thing is this is a highway. This is the runway. It's not even paved. And what's this? Is this where you park the plane? Like right here? Cool. Anyway, okay, I'm looking forward to this. What is this third one? This third one is something with X's on it. Is it like a decommissioned runway? Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. This is looking awesome. This is probably going to be hard. Each leg of the journey, like, that's actually minutes, isn't it? Holy crap. 41. Holy crap. Is this minutes? That's an hour. That's 2 hours. 40 minutes. No. Are you kidding me? We're not doing all 25 of these legs. Okay, let's just start it. Let's just see what's going on. I don't really. Oh my lord. Is that really the time? 7 hours and 4 minutes? Is that what the whole thing is? Holy smokes. Where is this as well? Crazy. This is crazy. I hope to God we don't have to do every single stop along the way and that we can stop somewhere and park the plane. All right, ready to fly. So we're taking off from the Breckenridge Airport. What is this plane? I have no idea. We've got a VFR map though. This is new. This is not something I've seen before. But I'm happy that it opened a VFR map. So that's what I wanted. VFR map. Okay, so this says, welcome to Bakersfield, California. First stop on this tour of North America, High Sierra. From quaint airstrip, wind your way through north along the stretch of road through the agriculture-rich landscape. Eventually your path will intersect with the State Route 178 highway, leading you northeast toward the Sierra Nevada mountains. Okay, so this is the first one. This is take off, fly heading 12 for 3 minutes, 7 seconds. Okay. What are we flying? We're flying some crazy airplane. I don't know what this is. It's rad. Let's go. I don't really suspect we need to get ATC ground clearance. Okay, so we have to fly heading 12. What just happened there? Sorry guys, I don't want 240. I want to fly, not west. Six east. I want to fly west. Okay, so this is north. This is 30. So I need to fly this direction. Not north, but I think it's actually quite challenging to fly. It's very sensitive. That's still north. It's too far. Okay, that's 30 degrees. Okay, let's try to get on the right direction heading here. It changes direction quite quickly, and I'm not used to that. This plane. So I need to go a heading of 12. So that's not 12. That's like 3 something. 330. That's even worse. So I need to go this way. Sorry guys. I'm not doing a very good job flying the airplane. Okay, so that's north. That should be that is roughly 12. Okay, so let's start the clock. So we fly this direction for 3 minutes and 7 seconds on a heading of 12, which is kind of what we got going now. We should end up at the first airport. That's the theory, anyway. You're supposed to have, like, started from the center of the runway. I don't think I did that. In fact, I don't know where the runway is when I messed up the stream. I'm sorry. To explain, the touchpad had actually activated, and the touchpad moved the mouse for the stream window, so I'm sorry, I apologize. We're definitely going the wrong way though. We should not be going this way. We should be going a heading of 12, which is there. That's 15, that's basically 12. Like if that's 30, that's 20. Actually, it's probably a little more. It's probably like there, if you're being precise. 12, yeah, perfect. Okay, yes, I was flying off. Okay. Getting chucked around a lot in this little aircraft. I am not doing a good job operating it, I have to admit. Like I'm doing all right, but that's the wrong way. It's crazy looking in the mountains though. Really nice. The scenery is amazing. Alright, so in and basically like what? 7 seconds? So I'm supposed to be at an airport right now. We're pretty close to an airport. You think I am? I really desperately want to try a barrel roll. Or some sort of high-speed maneuver. Do we see... Okay. So it says, fly above the Kern River as it carves through the chasms between the two mountains, forming the mouth of the Kern Canyon. Even as the highway below takes a divergent path, soon enough you'll be reunited with the road, bends back into view, and the modest bridge carries it across the water. What? I think I have totally messed this up. Because I don't see anything to do with a path. I might restart this, guys. I'm sorry. Let's try this again. Hopefully without having the stream problem that I had earlier. Alright. Take off, heading of 12. Push the heck out of the engine. Getting the crazy rudder, but the plane doesn't care. I love it. Love it. It's just awesome. Alright, let's turn to a heading of 12. There's about a heading of 12. We need to hit start on the clock. Isn't this just good? I like it. Okay, so it says, welcome to Bakersfield. The first stop from a quaint airstrip, wind your way north along a stretch of road through agriculture-rich landscape. Okay, kind of doing that. Eventually your path will intersect with the State Route 178 highway leading northeast toward the Sierra Nevada mountains and the path of Kern. Okay, that's 12. Stay on 12. 7. There we go. So it says leading northeast of the Sierra Nevada mountains, the path of the River Kern. Okay, well there's the highway. Right there. Leading in northeast toward the Sierra Nevada mountains and the path of Kern River. Okay. Well, so far so good. We got this. This VFR map is really not doing a whole lot for us. I don't know if that's even on stream anymore, so let's get rid of that. I'll minimize that. Don't need this right now. Okay, let's focus on flying 12. How much more? So we got 3 minutes, 7 seconds. To the Kern River. So is there a landing strip here? Or am I just supposed to go to the river? Like, because if I'm just supposed to go to the river, then I'm basically here, practically. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Is there a landing strip up here? Don't tell me this is a landing strip. None of this is a landing strip. No way. Okay, what was I supposed to do when I got here? Like, okay, here's the river, right? Did I Yep, I overstressed the aircraft. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's see if it can, like, if I can figure out some more information here. Like, what am I supposed to do? Zlin Aviation Savage Cub. Certainly savage. Okay, so we're supposed to go to so we're going from, what is 064 to and then you fly to this position. Fly above the Kern River as it carves through the chasms between the two mountains, forming the mouth of the Kern Canyon, even as the highway below takes a divergent path. So then this is for thin enough to be reunited to the road bend with modest bridge carries back across the water. Okay. So I just gotta be quick, basically. So okay, I gotta fly this, then fly this, and keep on going. So let's hit it. Time to hit it and quit it. Let's go. Okay, we don't need the VFR map, so let's get rid of this. We will need this. We can put this over here though. Okay, ready? Let's get in the air. Flaps are in the up position. I hate that this thing always pulls immediately to the left. I wish I could figure out a way to fix that. Alright. We need to turn to heading of 12. We are on the clock. That's a heading of 12 right there. Almost. I'm going to let the aircraft climb a little bit before trying to trim it. Yeah, I don't really need the co-pilot tip, thank you very much. Okay, hopefully you guys are enjoying everything. This is, again, completely new to me. I have not played a flight simulator game for quite a long time. I did really enjoy them back when I was a kid, obviously. So, again, now that this is out, I have been like really looking at it from afar, thinking, is it going to be good? Is it not going to be good? Is it going to be kind of not great? I don't even remember where I heard about it. I just heard about it online that they were going to release this, and thought it was an ambitious project. It turns out it was, and quite frankly, it was. So far, it's worth it. It's got some little quirks here and there, but so far, I really enjoy this game. I highly recommend you guys checking it out. Okay, so we're doing pretty well. We're not really quite flying a heading of 12, but we're flying a pretty good heading of 12. Pretty close, anyway. Still sort of climbing a bit. We don't really need this much engine, I don't think. There's the river right there, though. So we're flying this next. Fly above the Kern River as it carves through the chasm between the two mountains, forming the mouth of Kern Canyon. Even as the highway below takes a divergent path, soon enough you'll be reunited with the road as it bends back into view and the modest bridge carries it across the water. So we got to keep flying this for another 45 seconds, and we're going to reset the clock and then fly a heading of 0.41. 041, not 41. Still climbing. I don't really want to keep climbing. So let's nose down a bit. Trim the engine a bit more. This is good. It's flying good now. Have a sip. Okay, so I would call that a successful leg. We need to change to 41 degrees and go 750. And let's start the clock. 41 degrees. Still climbing. Okay, so we just gotta keep on this heading. I did not start the clock. God. My mistake. I'm so sorry. Okay, I don't know how long we've been flying. Let's call it about a minute. We need to go about 650. So it says What's the end of it say? It says, soon enough you'll be reunited with the road as it bends back into view and a modest bridge carries it across the water. So when we get to the bridge, we need to clock and look for something else. Okay. So we're following the river. Look down. Pretty rad. So good. Like, just so good. Kind of like sinking into the river here. The altitude was falling. Now it seems to be climbing again. It's a pretty interesting aircraft. I have never seen one before, but it's pretty cool. Alright, so we're still heading 4-1. Which we are pretty much flying 4-1. I've made a mistake on the time, so I would say when we get to about 6:45 on the clock, we'll look to make our heading change or our course correction. And then we're going to be going this one, River Bridge. We're going to follow the bridge. So we're looking for a bridge. I'll read it in just a second, just want to make sure I'm still flying on the right way. Which I think we are. Alright, it says, continue tracking the Kern River along its twists and turns, past rugged trailheads and remote campgrounds. Natural hot springs and century-old hydroelectric plant. You'll find a sharp bend in the river that leads to a second roadway bridge. Okay, so we're going bridge to bridge here. Okay, let's keep it on the heading of 4-1. So we'll be climbing in speed. Let's trim the engine a bit. Good. Yeah, we're doing good. So, what? Call it another 2 minutes on the clock, basically? Should we go into about 6:50? Something like that? Where you should be looking also for the bridge. There's supposed to be a bridge. I see river, I think. Pretty wicked though. Look at the scenery. Look at all these like mountain tops. So good. You have to give it to the guys that made this. I really think that they did an excellent job in terms of the terrain and everything, despite all its little like flaws and stuff that happen. This is quite an impressive thing that they've managed to pull off here. Gotta hand it to the developers. Anyway, chillin'. We be chillin'. We are almost at the bridge because by the clock we should be about a minute and a half away from seeing it. Like, I think I screwed up. I didn't start the timer, but based on the flight plan that we've been flying, and also the fact that the text tells us to look for a bridge, and we're going bridge to bridge. I think once we see the bridge, we're good. I don't see the bridge. I'm getting a little worried. Still the river. Okay, I think we are close. Is that a bridge? That looks like a bridge, doesn't it? I think I'd like slow the engine and just go straight in. Have a good look. You call that a bridge? I don't really know if that's a bridge. Well, even if I'm not, like, I don't know, I'm bound to be close. There's gotta be a bridge here somewhere, unless I just missed it. What's that? Is that a bridge? That looks like a bridge. Please tell me that's a bridge. That's a bridge. Right? Am I right or am I right? That's a bridge. Perfect. Alright, let's reset the clock. We are flying now 49 degrees. 49 degrees. Please. Airspeed rapidly dropping. Give it the full beans. Give it the full wang danga. 49. 49. It's 53. 49. Okay, perfect. Alright. I was losing hope that we were going to see that bridge, but we did manage to get it. Oh, and again, I have not started the clock. My mistake. Start. I reset it, but I did not start it. That's my fault. Sorry, guys. Alright, anyway. So, it says, continue tracking the Kern River along its twists and turns, past rugged trailheads and remote campgrounds, natural hot springs, and central hydroelectric plant. You will find a sharp bend in the river that leads to the second roadway bridge. Okay, well, that's interesting. We gotta fly this for 3 minutes and 15 seconds. This is a sharp bend. Cool. That's really cool. Look at the cars on the road. That's awesome. And the river down below. There's the big bend. Okay, we're going over the rocks here. Yes. Where on earth is that other bridge? So the plane rise a bit here. We've basically flown the right heading. I'm fairly positive I have flown the right heading. There's that bridge right there. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Okay, so now there's that awesome bridge. Alright, so we need to turn 22 degrees here. Let's just run it for a little bit longer. Okay, let's pause and reset and start and turn left to heading of 22. Lake Isabella. That's great. 22. Heading at 22. So we're going for 3 minutes 8 seconds. You're nearly out of Kern Canyon now. After a few more twists and turns, the river will lead you past a town born during the California Gold Rush toward the heart of the Kern River Valley, Lake Isabella. Sweet. Wicked. Nice name. Isabella. Look, there's like a little town or whatever over there. What the hell is that down there? Wicked. I mean, it is a pretty nice little body of water over there. So much nose up. Okay. Where are we? We're 4,500 feet. We don't really need to be that high. We can come down a little bit. Just trim the engine a bit and let the plane naturally come down. We're still going quite fast. Still going quite fast. Here's Lake Isabella. Basically going to be over the lake in a few seconds. Almost at our waypoint marker. We need to turn to 68, heading a 68 in a few seconds. We are starting to lose airspeed. That's good. A little too quick now, but that's okay. Here we are, over Lake Isabella. Okay. I think this leg is complete. River opening is next leg, so we are going to go pause, reset, start, turn to a heading of 6868. Perfect. 6-8. Good heading. So it says, from the shore of the massive man-made reservoir, follow the curves of the Lake Isabella to the east. In the distance, you'll find the mouth of another river feeding the lake. This is the South Fork Kern River, and it's waiting to lead you further. Interesting. wicked. This is wicked. How many of these things are there? Oh, only 9. Okay, so that's not bad. Alright, so we've got to fly this heading, 6-8, which we're on 6-8, for another 2 minutes. No, actually under 2 minutes, but look at the scenery. Is that not amazing? Like, look at that. Look at the shadow. Like, that's insane. I'm not on heading 6-8 anymore either. Too busy drilling over the eye candy. 6-8, heading 6-8, please. Oh, and then it's 6-5 after this. We can basically split the difference, call it 6-6 over there. We are almost there. We're almost to the marker. Chucked around by air currents a little bit here. Okay, we're going to pause the stopwatch because we've made the allotted time. We're going to start. Heading is 6-5, Onyx. 6-5. Heading is 6-5. That's good. So it says, timer's running, the South Fork Kern River flows past several small flatland towns, eventually leading to a riverside community bordered by 2 rocky outcroppings, a wide open invitation into the Sierra Nevada mountain pass. Cool. So we gotta fly heading 6-5 for another 4 minutes, basically, just under 4 minutes. This is rad. Like, this is so cool. I'm so happy that they added something like this into the flight simulator. It's so good. Like, I openly admit I am terrible. I do not know any of the planes or any of the instruments or how to fly any of the controls or anything. Like, I know how to, like, push the stick up and down, make the plane actually fly and control. You know, I can land. Obviously, you guys have seen me land now in this stream, but yeah, it's a bit overwhelming, I will admit, but I'll figure it out, I promise, and you guys will follow along with me, and I will show you guys everything I figure out. But anyway, we should be on this heading another 2 minutes 30 seconds. Hopefully you guys out there are chilling. Again, thank you guys, thanks especially Kale for dropping in, and Lulu Pokemon Queen, you guys are awesome. Thanks for showing up and saying hello. If you guys are watching the replay of the stream, no big deal. It's no problem. I need to figure out what works best for you guys and what times are good. For me, Friday, Saturday nights are probably going to be the best for streaming. I am out on the West Coast. I'm going to guess some people are probably out on the East Coast. No big deal. you just might have to stay up a little later or watch a replay. Again, I still think I'm going to be making short videos as well, or gameplay videos of everything in this game and in SnowRunner, so I'll keep that up as well. But yeah, if you guys want to see some streaming, definitely I think this is going to be the easiest way to go. And if any of you guys are watching and you please let me know the quality, if it's coming through clearly, if it's jumping, if it's stuttering, if the game's smooth. Just, you know, tell me how it's doing in terms of quality. Like, is the stream watchable? You know, that sort of thing. I hope it's all good on your side. It seems to be running perfectly flawlessly for me on my side. My new system seems to be working quite well. So, yeah, hopefully it's coming through clear for you guys. But do leave me a comment or shoot me a message. Let me know how well it's working or how well it's not working. Because if it's not working, we'll definitely figure out a different way around things. So. Alright, so we should still be flying hiding a 6.5. That's 6.5, and we are almost 3 minutes 31 seconds in now. So we need to fly this heading for about 1 more minute, and then we're going to change to heading 50, which is cliffside. So we're almost there. A wide open invitation back into the Sierra Mountain Pass. 2 rocky outcroppings. Wide invitation back to the Sierra Nevada Mountain Pass. I haven't seen the outcropping just yet, or the open invitation. So I'm guessing it's you bank to the left here. Wait, am I flying the right heading? No, I'm not really. Should be flying a heading of 6.8. Sorry, 6.5. We are almost on the clock. Alright, pause. Let's keep it going a little bit longer. Reset. Start again. Let's do the next one. So let's close Onyx. Cliffside. Let the river lead. Okay, we need to fly heading of 50. Let the river lead the way until it begins bending north into the mountains. It's there you'll find State Route 178 again. Follow the highway as it bends around a long stretch of cliffside and runs off in southeasterly direction. Okay, sounds good. We're going to fly a heading of 50, heading of 50 for roughly 4 minutes, 42 seconds. I really like how this is like this in the cockpit. You can't read the instrumentation of this plane, I hate to say it. At least I couldn't really read the instrumentation. Wait. Yeah, why? I don't know why this closed. Oh, probably because when I click it's the same as the mouse. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. Sorry, guys. Okay, heading 50. Heading 50. Okay, we're still on the right heading, which is good. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well out there. If you have watched the video so far, I do appreciate it. Thank you all for doing that. For those of you just watching, this is Ben Be Chill Gaming. My name is Ben. I am flying MS Flight Simulator for the first time. For those of you who might be coming from that community, I've been hosting a lot of videos for SnowRunner. It's a different game. It's basically an off-road physics game. Check it out on my YouTube channel. If you guys do like the show so far, feel free to drop a comment. Also like the show, and also if you can subscribe to my channel. Let me know how it works for you guys, if it's coming through clearly. If you got any good feedback, positive feedback, negative feedback, whatever, just let me know. Really appreciate it. Again, thank you all for watching if you are watching. So we are supposed to be flying a heading of 50, which I'm doing, I think. Kind of a bit high on the altitude. I think we should kill some of the engine speed here. We're supposed to be flying this. It says, let the river lead your way. Okay, so this is... The area finds State Route 178 again. Follow the highway as it bends around a long stretch of cliffside and runs off in a southeasterly direction. So this looks like it's the highway. And we are to fly straight here, and then it looks like it does run off to the right somewhere. I think we're doing really well, quite frankly. I'm quite impressed so far, myself. I have to admit, I struggled with this in the training. I did the training missions, and I didn't really understand the navigating the first time. Part of it was not really being able to figure out the instrumentation, and then once I kind of figured out the instruments, I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to get this, and I think I can do this. It's just a bit of a challenge to do all of it, like to actually execute it all. So anyway, we're coming up to our course change here. We're going to be doing Freeman Junction here in a few seconds. Supposed to be flying this for, again, 4 minutes 42 seconds. 4 minutes 42 seconds. Okay, I would call that probably complete. Let's reset this. So then it says, it's a relatively short, straight shot. Continue southeast until Highway 178 meets State Route 14 at the since dead ghost town of Freeman Junction. Okay, so we need to turn to heading 120. Heading 120. There's 120 right there. Perfect. Plane is falling in altitude. We're going to give it a little more fuel. Get back to 120 for the heading. We're flying this heading for 8 minutes and 15 seconds. So there is the state route right there. Highway 178 meets State Route 14 at the long since dead ghost town of Freeman Junction. It's pretty rad. I hope that this is a real place. Like, I hope this isn't made up. I hope this is something that somebody had to go out and research, because if they did, that's awesome. Like, that would be a hell of an adventure to go out and search a ghost town or whatever. Yeah, need to fly heading 120. You're climbing. Perfect. 120. Perfect. We're falling. There you go. Not sure why the plane really kind of like fell out of the sky there, but it did for a few seconds. Quite frankly, I don't think we have a whole lot of altitude. Like, we're not very high here. We're kind of in between the rocks. Is it just because the air is thin, or what? Like we are almost 6,000 feet here, 5,500 feet. Wow, we got 68% fuel left. Well, we're almost done though. We only got 12 more minutes on the flight here. Anyway, I hope this is interesting. If you guys are liking the bush flights, I'm gonna do all of them, I think. We're still flying 120 for 8 minutes 15 seconds. We're at clocking 342 right now. We are going to need to gain altitude, probably a bit more airspeed, because we do not want to crash into this cliff. Okay, I'd really like to clear this cliff. I do not want to crash into this cliff. Crazy. You can see the shadow of the clouds on the tops of the cliffs over there. It's crazy. The level of detail in this game is unbelievable. Okay, so we've got another 3 minutes or so on this heading. And it says, continuing southeast until Highway 178 meets State Route 14 at the long-since-dead ghost town of Freeman Junction. Is that a Google pin that I get? Like, find Freeman Junction? I can trim the engines down a bit now. I don't think I'm going to crash down to the side of the mountain. Is that the state highway though? Yeah, okay, so there's the road right there. So at some point we're going to come to a mountain or a ghost town or whatever. Don't see the ghost town yet. I don't know about you guys. Okay, so we've clocked 7 minutes, 15 seconds, basically. We've done a pretty good job going this heading, I would say. Don't see this ghost town just yet, but there's the road. I was promised a ghost town. Where is this ghost town? Well, that's 8 minutes 15. Is this the ghost town right here? It does intersect with the road though. Let's pause. Let's reset. And now we're heading 3-6 to the airport. So turn north east. Hold arid desolation. Sorry, I'm trying to do things at once. Arid desolation gives way to a small town built around a large airfield in World War II. Okay, we're on heading 3-6 now. I note Innsbruck Airport was bustling warfare center for the U.S. Navy. Now its lengthy runways welcome you. Touch down and complete this first leg of your journey. Okay, cool. Alright, so basically I just gotta land. Do you think it's actually going to have a, oh snap. Has it got ATC? You think we can even tune into ATC? Nope, we don't have a radio. We don't need no stinking radio. Okay, whatever. Screw that. Okay, sorry, what head am I supposed to be flying? I was supposed to be flying heading 3-6. Heading 3-6 for 3 minutes, 12 seconds. Okay. Got it. So 3 minutes and 12 seconds from now, we should have an airport that looks like that. 3 minutes, 12 seconds. I'm gonna need that. Crap. There's the airport, right there. Sweet. Now, do I just freaking send it wang danga and like land wherever the hell I want, or? Yeah, I'm gonna come in from this way. I think it makes more sense coming from this angle. Over here. Sorry guys. I don't really need this right now, so I'm gonna minimize this. We just need to land now. And I'm gonna take the runway just to the right of my right wingtip here. I have a feeling this plane is gonna be able to stop like on a dime, so I don't think this runway is gonna be too difficult for this thing. And then, what do I do? Taxi to the gate after? Or... it doesn't exactly say, so whatever. Okay, let's put this puppy on the ground. Let's go flaps. So we've got some flaps, which is good. Holy smokes, that just kills the plane though. Short final. Full flaps. Give it some power just so we don't stall. That was easy landing. Easy landing. Didn't even have any brakes. No brakes, even. Okay, we're gonna go taxi onto the first taxiway. Surprised there's no air traffic controller screaming at me, but I don't think they can. So what happens if I come to a stop now? If I just stop, what happens? Leg completed. Sweet. Okay. Awesome. And that's the next leg. Cool. All right. I'm really glad that we figured that out because that was one of the things that I was worried about. I didn't think we were going to do like 7 hours or whatever of flying straight. So that's rad. This is probably a good place to just call it quits. Again, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for those that you did actually join the stream. Hopefully you guys have really enjoyed it. It's been a really interesting experience so far just playing this game and getting used to it. It's new for me again. I'm not going to stop the SnowRunner thing. I think I'm also going to keep doing that too. I just wanted to explore a couple other avenues of things, like just different games to play and just, try to bring something new to the channel. So anyway, thank you guys all for watching. Have a great evening. As always, when you play your games, like me, be chill. Take care. Bye-bye, everybody.